Hello, my name is Lucho, and this is going to be a tutorial on how to create a transparent PNG for your artist shop. Let's get started. I already have Photoshop open, as well as the design that I want to use to create my product. But, as you may or may not notice, it is not set up to the dimensions that we need it to be. In order to remedy this, we're going to create a new document that will serve as a transparent PNG template. Let's start by going to File, New, and setting the width of our document to be 4200 pixels. The height should be 4800 pixels, and the resolution can stay at 300 dpi. Make sure your color mode is set to RGB and the background contents to transparent. This will make the document that much easier to save. Alright, let's hit OK. Now what we have here is a 4200 by 4800 transparent template, or 14 by 16 inches. This represents the entirety of the printable area on any given product for artist shops. However you place your design within this template will affect how the product prints, but a little bit more on that later. First of all, let's worry about getting our artwork onto this blank template. Let's start by going to Window, Arrange, to Up Vertical. This will show you any documents that you may have open side by side. What this allows us to do is to click into our design file and select any layer or layers that may have our design and simply drag them onto our blank template like so. Now at this point we can close our original design file, and what we're left with is the template with our design. Like I said before, how you place your design within this document directly relates to the final output on a product. So for example, sizing and placement within this PNG will affect the sizing and the placement in the final printed product. For example, if I wanted my design to be placed on the left-hand side of a t-shirt, I would simply move my design onto the left-hand side of the template like this. On the other hand, if I wanted my design to be small and cover the upper right-hand corner of a t-shirt like a crest, then I would move it to the upper right-hand corner and resize it to fit, like this. Keep in mind that however you place your design within this image will affect the final look of a product. Feel free to play around with it. Now, for the purposes of this tutorial, we're going to go with optimal placement, which means flush to the top and center. One last thing to note is that the printable area of a product, say for instance a t-shirt, will start automatically 2 inches below the collar. So keep that in mind when sizing and placing your artwork. For example, on a t-shirt, the top of this pencil would automatically start printing 2 inches below the collar. Once I'm happy with my sizing and my placement, I think we're ready to save. Let's go to File, Save As, and let's make sure our format is set to PNG. Let's call this Design 01 and hit Save. This will prompt one final window with compression options. Let's make sure it's set to smallest slow and interlacing is set to none. This will allow your file size to remain small without sacrificing any quality. And hit OK. And we're done. Your image is good to go and you're ready to begin creating products.